What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes a fighter. Footsteps even lighter. Doesn't mean I'm over, 'cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Hi there, and I'm Mary Margaret, and I'm here with Emilie DeAngelo, author of this wonderful book here, and the creator of the pH Healthy Health Tracking Kit. So, I want to introduce her, and I'm just going to let her start with telling us about her.
Well, I started all this, Mary Margaret, many years ago now. I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer, and as everybody knows now, because we've evolved from that, it's been years, from reading When Living is the Only Option, my book here. I've been an author since then, TV host with TLBTV, also designer of the health tracking kit, and comes with the pH Healthy lifestyle. And I came all through that because I wanted to give people a tool that in between doctor's visits, they have a way to gauge and be accountable for their health. And what I mean by that is because if you cannot manage your health if you cannot measure it.
Yeah.
And that is what this is all about.
Yeah.
I came from all that learning, being educated throughout the years. Dr. Wayne, who we know and love, also is very devoted to alkaline acid balance and just keeping our body's cellular structure healthy. And that's really my biggest education on this journey has been that, along with Dr. Otto Warburg's Nobel Prize winning of about oxygenating the cells and keeping the cells happy, as well as his claim of saying that disease cannot anchor itself into a well-balanced body, low acid.
Okay, so what's saying that? Speaking of, how did this start? Like, what made you want to do this? What made you want to change your life, not only yours and everybody else's?
Because it's really scary. It's really scary when you go through something like this, and when you're coming out of it, you're told it's environmental. It's not in your genes.
Right.
It's your environment, and most everything now is your environment. So environmental means what I wash my hair with.
Wow.
What I brush my teeth with. What I lotion my legs with.
Wow.
What I eat. What I put in my mind. It's everything around you, and I was told it was environmental.
Wow. So, I guess explain a little bit of environmental, what that has to do with the pH Healthy lifestyle.
Environmental, toxic, breaks down your cellular structure.
Okay.
It produces bad cells.
Yeah.
Those bad cells get together and clang on each other and say, hey buddy, come over here, and instead of them flowing around with free range and being healthy, they cluster together almost like a gang, and they start attacking you. It becomes a personal attack.
Wow.
So I wanted people to have a tool to be able to measure so they could manage their health at home. If their body's getting too acidic and it's too acid,
how do you know?
You know your body's attracting disease, but you don't know. The pH Health Kit, Healthy Lifestyle and a Health Tracking Kit, is simply you urine in the bottle in the morning. You gotta dip your stick right in the AM. Get that stick dipped.
You dip your stick?
And that goes a couple ways, but let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean.
PG.
You take your you have a glucose one, and that's a positive and negative read.
Okay.
So if you have glucose already spilling into your urine, you're having something going on. You definitely want to get yourself tested, but that's just a negative and positive read. You have your pH Healthy sticks, and on here it takes you from a gauge of, or a range, let's say, from 5.0 to 8.0. And I keep myself, as Dr. Otto Warburg has said, a good balanced body would be 7.3 to 7.5. That's kind of up in the air and debated, but I keep myself there, and I can maintain myself there.
Sure.
You can get yourself there, but the trick is to be able to maintain and keep your body
There.
at that, so you know that you're fighting, and you're fighting everything.
Yeah.
Because the alkaline resists disease. Acid attracts it, just like sugar.
Yeah.
What does disease love most? Loves sugar.
Loves
Sugar is
sugar.
acid. So
Yeah.
that is the kit. Simple 1, 2, 3. I made these to be very tight and to be dark, because the ones that are out on the market right now that you can just kind of get anywhere, I haven't really seen them that much. As soon as you open them up, they're compromised.
Wow.
Because a lot of times you're in the bathroom too,
Yeah.
moisture, they get
You
compromised
get
right away.
compromised easily.
So you don't know if your reading's right or wrong.
Wow.
So if your tool's not good and it's not charged up and it's not right, it's not giving you the
Accurate
accurate.
reading.
Exactly.
That's really interesting.
And then the case.
What about the case?
The case, very tight, very easy, fits right in a drawer, but it's also now something that can repel water and keep moisture out. Maybe not
Okay.
100%, but it's almost there, and it's one of the best.
Wow.
And you need to know, as accurate as possible, these measurements daily to keep yourself at that
Yeah.
level constantly. So that is why I designed this as a tool for you at home to be accountable, to know, is your body acidic, attracting disease, or is your body more alkaline and repelling disease? And that is one of the best things you can do at home in between doctor visits to help yourself and to be accountable.
Yeah.
You just run into the doctor, give me a pill. Well, you know what? I'm sure you've heard all those side effects on those pills, haven't you? Okay, so
Yeah. We're not
you want
even
to
gonna
pee in
get
a
into
cup
that.
and test it, or do you want to just take pills that
Might work.
have some,
Or you
make
might-
it delusional, or whatever.
You might want to jump off a bridge.
But let me add too, because people are saying, they think to themselves, all right, well that's great. How do I get there?
How do you get there? That's what my next question was going to be. So, okay, I go, I pee in the cup, I get a 5-point something.
Okay, well,
Okay.
don't go streaking down the street screaming, oh my God, I'm full of diabetes or
Dying.
inflammation. Don't do that, because it could be, take you a
Simple.
couple of weeks to look into pH healthy. You want to call it a manual guide. I call it a book. I call it a sharing book. And why is because this shares almost everything I learned through the years, with my certification, with my own experiment,
Wow.
with how I learned to keep myself and maintain. And there's everything in here. You have a story. It's a quick read. Baby steps. I'm about replacing
Baby
things.
steps.
I like to replace, not take away.
Taking away things is that's what's so hard for people. Like when you, even on a diet or anything, the first thing you do is you take away your normal. Why are you going to take away your normal? You're never going to do it. That's why most diets are never completed.
Well, that's why this is a lifestyle, because this replaces things, and it helps you mind, body, and soul.
That's important. That's what people are lacking.
And it's
all about
simple.
self-love.
It's a simple read. It's a quick baby step, 1, 2, 3, easy. And you know what? It's in fact, my girlfriend Missy helped illustrate a lot of what's in here, and this was huge for me.
Yeah,
Baby steps.
I love it.
I want
love
people
it.
doing baby steps and replace, because that's what I found to be easy.
So, with all of this being said, what can I do, or what can you do to help teach people or get the attention or just move forward? What can we do?
Well, the biggest hurdle that I've had is I get a lot of really great feedback, and I have people ordering, but I'm not reaching the quantities I want, and I've realized that it's the bridge. People like the idea, but they don't understand it.
Sure.
So I'm out there now. We're doing a whole kind of a regrouping, but also like a branding to make it a little bit more friendlier. So you're going to see PH Gal out there, and PH Guy, and the PH family. And that really is to make people warm up to it, to bring it home,
Right.
to put it next to their first aid kit, teach their children, and have some fun with it. So you're going to be seeing that at phhealthy.com. all that coming to life, and then we have the blogs, as you do.
Oh, I know
This
those
is my
blogs.
main blogger
I'm
here.
M from the blogs.
And it's an education.
Sure.
And we learn so many things as we're doing this, and I know you've learned a lot too.
A lot. In just a couple of months, I've learned so much. Education is key, and with that being said, how are we going to educate the masses?
Well, we're going to educate the masses by getting people that care about themselves and in between the doctor visits really want to take care of themselves and live the best way possible in their mind, in their body, in their soul, and teach their families and
Right.
the people they love. And we're going to have a whole sales team get out there with the PH Healthy Gal here, and we're going to create that movement and that wave one by one, step by step, in baby steps, to get people to understand the chemistry of their body in keeping cells healthy, and what to do and what not to do, and
Yeah.
just the warning signs, and just to show the non-toxic. We also have just put together a whole wonderful line of non-toxic things to use on your body.
Yep.
We have, and a lot of them are alkaline ingredient.
Yes, they are.
We have a household cleaner that's non-toxic,
Yep.
clean everything. We have bars of soap. We have magnesium, because magnesium is very important for your body. It's absorbed.
If you go
through the skin.
online, there's a blog about it, phhealthy.com.
Oh, see, that's a hint there. But we have a whole line because, again, it's about toxins and the toxins that come from your food. I tell people of the organics. Organics are not what they used to be as far as pricing. There's no reason anymore not to buy
I
them.
was just at the store, and we're always under that misconception because of the word organic, something's going to be more expensive. Maybe 5 years ago it was, but organic, people want organic now. I got a bundle of carrots for 99 cents.
And they were organic.
Yep.
Were they the colored ones, or were they just the
They were just
the
orange ones, but
Okay.
99 cents.
That's great.
A year ago they would have been at least $3.
Now,
So
let me ask you, where are they placed in the store now?
they have their own section. They're like it used to be that everything was mixed together, but now at my store they have their own section.
So you actually walk in now and see organics.
Yeah.
That's
So,
great.
and
How about local? Because local's important too.
a lot of the stuff they don't have it yet, but
No.
because it's a big mainstream place. But it's important to do organic because just changing a little bit of your life, it does amazing things. And I was going to ask you a question, but I forgot. So.
Okay. Well, just to go a little bit more with the organics, it's, I learned a lot from these professors that I did with II and being certified. It's the gluten is magnificent too in our foods now. And it's doing, they're just finding a lot of studies connected, these are studies that are saying connected to possible autism, possibly being connected to Alzheimer's. There's things, you really have to keep it simple.
It makes sense, not to stir any pots, but we didn't have a lot of things that 100 years ago that we have now.
That's true, and I give that one example all the time, is you see the farmer back in the 1940s and 50s standing in his cornfield, and the farmer, it's right, here's the, the cornfield, and the farmer you can see. Take that same picture now, you can't see the farmer, because everything's this high, and
about
the farmer's
10 feet
caught
tall.
in between because of, the sprays. Our farming does not, a lot of the farming anymore, but you're going to see so many are changing their farming ways, and that's what we're hoping for. I don't want to be negative and beat anybody up, because a lot of it people didn't know, but the chemicals are outrageous. They're in everything, and we have to fight back by reading a label. Learn how to read a label. Take the time. If you don't have your health, believe me, everything stops.
Everything.
Your
stops.
life stops. Everything you thought was important, that goes out the window. Let me tell you, you better be ready for it. Because you're not ready for it, you're losing everything.
Yeah.
So health is important, and paying attention to yourself. Give yourself 10 minutes a day to educate, or just look at something. You are worth that. Your family is worth it.
Yeah.
And that's what this is all about. It's about what I learned and showing and giving it to people of love, to just teach everyone to please take a minute for yourself. You're
Yeah.
worth it. Your family, your child, your mother, your father, your friend, your neighbor, anybody that you can just talk to a little bit about it and share.
So, with all that being said, like the importance of taking care of yourself. So, a lot of this stems back to self-love. And there's one thing I remember you saying to me was, when you're on an airplane, right? Who do they say to take care of first? Regardless if you're with your children or not.
It's hard. It's a hard thing.
Yeah. But why did you say that to me?
For many reasons.
Yeah.
Because we are ridden with chaos all day with our lifestyle, with our family. We're taking care of this one, we're taking care of that one. Oh, here's advice for you for this, but we're not taking it ourselves.
Right.
And they say that on the plane. They even tell you this after you've had a baby. You cannot help anybody else if you yourself are not taken care of and you're not showing yourself love and nurturing. And this is how you do it. You take the time to take care of your health, because if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. So in between doctor visits, the health tracking kit helps you know
It's important.
what your body's doing.
It gives you the warning signs that you wouldn't necessarily feel, see, notice at all, because you don't know. You really don't know. You could be feeling fine, and then you go to the doctor for your checkup. You're on your deathbed. It's life or death at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's all about how you take those baby steps. So, is there anything else you want to leave our viewers with?
Oh, there's so much. There's so much. There
Tell-
is so much.
Give
But
them a
the biggest
brief.
thing I really want to say, and I've said it probably 20 times, take care of yourself, love yourself. Just take a minute. There's nothing more important. Go to our website, feel us out. Take a look at what we got to say. Take a look at our blogs. Take a look at our testimonials. Take a look at the things that we speak with Dr. Wayne. Go to our YouTube
Send
channel.
us an email.
Go to PH Healthy. You still got more questions? Send us an email. You'll find us at phhealthy.com.
Yep.
Please let us help you. That is what we're here for. This isn't a mission just to make a multi-million-dollar company. It's not no MLM. It's not anything like that.
No.
It's people together in a movement to make things to make things better, out of goodness, out of kindness, out of love, out of self-love. So please, seriously, take the time to love yourself, your family, and be around for those who love you. Come to phhealthy.com, Facebook, PH Healthy. I'm the PH Healthy girl. This is my sidekick. Blogging, anything. Just read it and start educating yourself.
Education is key, and when it comes to this, you can think you know it, but you still find out something new every day. So, like she was saying, if you want to find out more, find us online, phhealthy.com. That's going to bring you everywhere you need to go. So, any questions or anything else, hit us up and we'll get back to you. So, I guess that's it.
Thank you for having me.
Thank
you
you.
for help spreading the word and being in this movement with me, and I hope you join us.
All right. Thanks again, guys, and we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.